Football Power Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come to you with breaking news. If you have not heard these news, they're about 24 hours old now. But the thing is, we have to acknowledge that the person who makes transfers, the negotiator for transfers for Manchester United, he can speak English. He can get a deal done. He can get a job done. Matter of fact, let's preface this show with the official tweet from Fabrizio Romano saying Manchester United agree 60 million package deal for Mason Mount with Chelsea. It's done. Here we go. Matter of fact, here we go. That's literally how I feel about it. Let me make sure you hear the applause again from me. Come on now. One deal? For 60? Oh, man. I think it's actually like 55 plus 5 add-ons or something like that. The details of it, I'm sure, will become clear as time goes on. But here's the thing why this is a little bit, I talked to my friend Eddie yesterday and he was like, I'm underwhelmed. And I responded, I was like, bro, I am whelmed. I am whelmed. I'll tell you why I'm whelmed. Because first of all, okay, he's a unique player. He's a unique player. That is why I'm not underwhelmed. Okay. He brings a skill set that nobody in the team in our midfield currently has at Man United. So we have to say, you know what? I respect him. I respect what he's going to bring. He's going to bring a different. Shout out to Lil Yo-Yo saying I look like a bus driver. It's because I buttoned up all the way, isn't it? Anyway, let's stay on topic. Lil Yo-Yo. So I just want to say this guy, this is the reason why I'm not underwhelmed. He brings a different skill set that nobody at Man United at the moment has, right? Big up to you, Lil Yo-Yo. Let me take that out. It's gonna make me lose track. But Mason Mount for me makes sense if he's gonna be the Donny van de Beek replacement. If he is going to be the guy that is actually going to be, because Donny, he better learn to play goalkeeper or something. He better do something else because I think the time is done with Donny van de Beek. Let's just be honest. It just didn't work out for many reasons. Injury reasons being the main thing. But even when he was around, he got a few chances and he never really took them on. So if Mason Mount is going to be the Donny van de Beek replacement, it is actually a step in the right direction, But then obviously when you look at his stats, you'll realize that the man has something around like 9 assists, 9 goals in 4 years. Or something like that. But anyway, it's not looking good. The stats are not really like a very good metric to the assists that Mason Mount has are not a very good metric to judge him with because we know Chelsea have not had a striker since Drogba or since Diogo Costa actually. So it's like his output. I think the thing that's really shining and brilliant for me is that he's pretty much in the 98th percentile of tackles that are won in the final third. That looking like we want to pin the opponent down. To me, that's looking like Ten Hag wants to sort of like evolve his gameplay a little bit and move it towards that domination, So if we are trying to actually play Ten Hag ball and work towards getting 70% ball possession, then Mason Mount is actually not a bad signing. That is why I say I'm whelmed. I'm not really at the same time. It feels like he brings a little bit of mobility and agility that we do not have, when you're looking at Eriksen, for example. So we're thinking, in my opinion, I'm thinking this is actually a little bit of an upgrade to a midfield. And also, let's not forget that he fulfills the English homegrown quota. Now, everything, like it's obviously surprising that like Ten Hag was like, yo, I just want this guy really quickly right now, first target. But at the same time, we have to know that Ten Hag conducted some experiments this season that a lot of them were successful. Resurrecting Aaron Wan-Bissaka's career was a success. Improving Rashford's performance and scoring ability was a major success. Luke Shaw at left center back was a major success. Matter of fact, the combination of Luke Shaw and Victor Lindelof. Do you remember? Because we had this injury crisis towards the end of the season. Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw having a center back partnership. Who is the other manager who can think out the box like this? Jose didn't. Ole's not a manager. Carrick, Rolf didn't. Nobody came to the dugout and thought outside the box and thought, hold on a second. Luke Shaw, stand next to Victor Lindelof and let me find another left back and put Dalot on left back and then have Wan-Bissaka on right back. That was like a back line that Ten Hag had. So anyway, at the end of the day, it's just like, I feel like we have to look at the success of the experiments that Ten Hag put in and be like, you know what? This is a project. This is another one of those eriktenhag in the lab putting things together. And if he can resurrect Aaron Wan-Bissaka and improve players, where is Mount's ceiling? Because right now we all know, I think even my Chelsea friends will acknowledge that Mount has not been performing at his ceiling. He's still young, 24 years old. So our brother, in my opinion, this is a step in the very positive direction. Tuanzebe is leaving today. It's the 30th of June today. Phil Jones is leaving today. Phil Jones, goodbye. Phil Jones is gone. Who else? Possibly we could ship McTominay or Maguire. With Mount's addition, it's just so many positive things in the right direction. I just want to say this was the moment where I just had to just be like, let's acknowledge that there's going to be at least one Mason at Carrington next season. So we can at least say big up to that. Shout out to Brush in the building. Shout out to Ravi. Shout out to Kush. I'm going to say, Brush is like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Brush. Let's remember to do that. Make sure you do that. Ravi says, I don't see what Mount offers United. Should have gone in for Caicedo. No, Caicedo's a totally different player. No. Mount, actually, if the other thing, Ravi, I gotta remind you is Bruno cannot keep playing all the games in and out like this. We have to start thinking outside the box and having moments where we actually play Bruno for 60, 70 minutes and then have somebody else come in and take his position, So I'm looking at Mason Mount as like a Donny, because Donny's got to go. He's got to be the Donny van de Beek replacement. And also what he adds to the team. He's got to be, a partial, like helping Bruno get some rest, because that is very important. And while still adding to the team, and also the work rate. I already mentioned that. I don't want to repeat myself when I say that, but I am still whelmed. When I saw Mason Mount, here we go. I wanted to cry. Says Kush. Kush is underwhelmed for real. Khan, happy Friday. Down with the Mount thing. Fire. Thank you, Khan. We have to. He says he's the English friend. You know what, Kush? We might as well start calling him Mount Tominay if he messes up. But I have a lot of faith in him. I have a lot of faith, more especially in Ten Hag. And I think this is a step in the right direction. Let me know your opinion. Let me know your thought. I want to make sure that I do this video at least 4 or 5 times a week. And it's got to be under 10 minutes. So shout out to everybody that commented. I just want to say, awe. Big up to you, Vegeta Zama. Big up to you, R10, says Subbots. I would like to see eriktenhag scouting report. Print the paper, man. eriktenhag, show us what Mount brings. I think it was the stat for me that really was probably a winning point is the tackles in the opposition third. in the final third. Anyway, shout out to you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the happy hour tonight. We will be there.
That is a bloody joke. Here we go.
Money Mase is a red.